some kind of demand on the side of politicians, because then it encourages young people that if you don't have a job, you can go and form, in quotes, a security team, a gang, so that then you can always have your leader go and collect money from political actors and tell them, we'll give you security, we'll do this. And sometimes they have no loyalty to any person. They are available for hire. And this is very dangerous, because then when it gains root in a society, it becomes, later becomes a bigger problem for society. So some of these gangs which were encouraged years back, and they are becoming the ones that are going to mold the entire society. And I therefore encourage leaders to be foresighted. Look 10 years, 20 years to come. What kind of environment are you going to have if you're going to be engaging in establishment of gangs? And also, more importantly, the citizens. Because if people stand up and say, we are not going to elect so-and-so because is encouraging resurgence of gangs and so forth, that's our society. Then if voters make it punitive for elected or aspirants for them to pay young people and establish gangs and use them for violence, then it will not thrive. It's also a question of society. If we embrace it, defend them and call them our children, we want our children, the rest of the day, it will be the old story of the person who kept a dangerous animal in their house to protect. When there was no one else around to attack, they were the ones who were mauled. So I encourage citizens of this region and the entire country, because it's not a problem of Murang'a alone, an entire country, that let us not encourage gangs anywhere at any time in the Republic of Kenya. The last one.
Yes, Waziri. We understand the DCP leader will be jetting back in Hasni. How prepared are we as a country?
Pardon?
We understand the DCP leader, regarding Gachagua, will be landing in Hasni.
Yeah.
And chances are very high there will be a lot of mob will mobilize to go into city. How prepared are we?
First of all, your question sounds funny, because there are so many people landing in Kenya every day. So I don't know why we should be worried about one person landing. Should we be, should we? There are two things to think about what you are saying. One is that in the absence of that leader in the country, or his arrival is a security threat, which is not entirely, which means you are not really entirely wrong, because in the last few months or weeks when he has not been around, the country has been very peaceful. And so you have a point by saying that perhaps the security agencies should be prepared for a more chaotic environment as a result of his coming back to the country. Let me say that the security sector is prepared to deal with any insecurity issues. The last time he was around, and there were so many goons in the same of protests, we were very prepared. And every other minute, the National Police Service is prepared to protect citizens and their property. We, of course, are aware of those elements of threatening disruptions, threatening football, threatening all these other issues. I need to say that we will take legal action against anybody who is going to break law. I wish Kenya remained peaceful as it was for the last 3 to 4 weeks. And I wish people continue their political activities in a more peaceful environment like we've seen in the last 4 or 5 weeks. But because we sometimes have no control of people's behavior and character, then we must be prepared to protect the citizens. And maybe let me use also this opportunity to add that as a National Police Service, first I want to thank IG here and the team for doing a fantastic job to secure Kasarani on Sunday. That was a fantastic job that was done to make sure that we abide by the CAF rules. I know on Friday we have a very big match. In fact, we shall be starting Jukwaa la Usalama at 7 in the morning, so that some of us can also be available to watch the match. It's a moment of pride for the country, and I want to assure the citizens of Kenya that we will abide, again, we will provide the necessary security to make sure that the sports activity is successful. And we are waiting for directions from CAF as to the numbers and everything.